Okay, I'm going to... Which one do you guys want to do first? Gandhi or Mandela?
Gandhi.
And they revolutionized.
Mandela.
Mandela? Alright, raise your virtual hand for Gandhi. Raise your virtual hand for Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi. You probably heard his name before. Raise your hand for Mandela, the president of South Africa. Went to jail for like 30 years. Ridiculous. Alright, I think we have more for Gandhi. Alright, we'll do Gandhi first. Now, I'll warn you. The girl who...
You stop racing.
The girl who narrates this, she has a very heavy accent, but they do project her words on the screen, so you'll be able to read it. Okay? Alright, now I'm going to share just the tab. I figured out how to do this the right way. Thank God. Can you guys see that okay? Alright, I'm going to make it bigger. Alright, here we go. So jot down what he wanted, what he was fighting for, how he fought for it, and what were some personality characteristics. If you can find a few, great. Okay? Alright, here we go.
Today I am going to tell you biography of Mahatma Gandhi. Please like and subscribe my channel.
Yeah.
Hit the bell icon. The real name of Mahatma Gandhi is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born in Porbandar on 2nd October in 1869. His parents were Karamchand Gandhi and Putli Bai. Mohandas Gandhi marriage was planned around the time he was 13 years old. He was married to Kasturba Kapadia, who later changed her name to Kasturba Gandhi after the marriage.
Someone's got... Okay.
Mohandas Gandhi and Kasturba
That's
Gandhi
fucking tough.
All of them were boys. Their names were Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas and Devdas.
So we had 4 kids.
In younger days, he was inspired that Shravan and Harishchan are both roads to be followed in life. Work in South Africa. After completing his initial education, Gandhi made his way to London in order to study law. His aim was to become a barrister, which was also what his family wanted for him. He studied law in the University College of London in the year 1888. After that, he returned back to India, making attempts to start his own law practice. When those attempts did not bear any fruit, he decided to take up a job with a law firm. That job is what brought him to South Africa. In that period, South Africa was facing a lot of discrimination along the lines of race and color. Gandhi, hailing from India, also had a dark-colored skin. While riding a bus that was filled completely, a white man asked Gandhi to vacate the seat he was sitting in, just because he had a dark-colored skin.
Who does that remind you of?
Ruby Rose. No, Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. Yeah, Ruby Rose was, look at this. Do I have it? Yep. No, I don't have it. Ruby Rose was the one, she was the first African-American student to go to a all-white school. And that was the one where they were throwing, Norman Rockwell did a painting, they were throwing tomatoes at this poor girl. Huh?
You mean, wait.
Ruby Bridges, right? Yeah. Huh?
I remember reading this in in 6th grade, where she was one of the 9 students to be in a white high school.
Yep.
She was the first girl. I thought there was more girls.
I don't know.
We had to do it in 6th grade.
No, yeah, there was more black kids, but like she was the only girl.
Oh, okay. That's gotta be tough though, huh? I don't even know. That you got to be incredibly brave for that,
Yeah.
right? But anyway, when I saw this about Gandhi, it kind of reminded me about Rosa Parks. That's what it reminded me of.
That's crazy. The same thing happened to him.
And look how long this was back in the early 1900s, and it was still going on 60 years later in the 1960s. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Along with that incident, there were various instances where Gandhi was refused a room in the hotels of South Africa, as well as ordered to remove his turban by a court magistrate as well. All of these moments inspired him to fight for equality and develop political ideas that could help people.
Alright, so look at this right here. This is
Ideas.
where you could pause the video. See where it says inspired him to fight for equality and develop political ideas that could help people? You could type that in. This is what he was fighting for. Equality and development. Equality and to develop political ideas that could help people. You could put that under under number 1 on your sheet. So like, I'll show you. I know this is annoying, but I'm just going to show you what it would look like. If you did this is
Hi.
what it would look like to
Look
put
in the
on
chat
your
and then
sheet.
me.
Did you notice that at the end of his name it says hi?
Yeah. The spellings and the pronunciations of Hindu and Indian words have very interesting spellings. So you could put right here on your sheet, and you could do this right now if you wanted to have the first one done. Let's see. Fight for equality and develop
I'm not dying by an
ideas
NPC like I did.
that would help people.
This was the fucking Wolverine skin that I was trying to kill at fucking
For
Lazy.
equality and political ideas that
LOL,
could help
hi.
his people.
Look in
I'll
the
make this a
fucking
little
meat.
bigger so you can see it.
Look in the chat and the meat. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep, this is under number 1. What were the right?
Oh shit.
Can you guys see that?
Oh shit.
Okay.
Imagine me eating a slurpfish when I'm not even that low.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
What did you do?
I'm typing it now.
Is that the right name?
What? Oh, sorry. I put it under Nelson Mandela. Although that's true for him too. But
So we can keep it there for both of them.
you could. I'm gonna move it. You could leave that there for Mandela if you want. Thank you for letting me know. I just totally didn't even notice that. You could just copy paste it under Gandhi.
Mr. Wu,
I know, right?
this
Sorry.
is so nice.
Sorry. Okay.
If you copy paste in the chat and we could copy paste, we don't have to
Dude, it's only 8 or 9. It's like 10 words. It's like 10 words. Like, come on. If it were a couple sentences, I would do it. And you know what? I just did that. And speaking of that, thank you, Tati. That brings me to the point that I forgot to make. You know the assignment we did on the 3 think questions where we did them together and I copy pasted them in the chat?
Yes.
The people, like, here's, okay. Alright, I'm gonna calm down. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm very calm. Woo! Woosah! Okay. If you didn't turn that assignment in yet, turn it in. I copy pasted the answers in the chat.
Mr. Ru's having a bad day.
Malachi, don't worry, you did it. Don't worry. Cynthia, don't worry, you did it. Woo! That, you know
Mr.
what?
Ru, you're a very interesting teacher.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
That, you know what else? And that's bad news for you guys because what do you think a teacher is going to do if she or he takes the time to copy answers in the chat and then kids aren't turning it in?
Here's your 0.
That means they weren't paying attention.
That means the teacher is less likely to do that for the students in the future.
Mr. Ru, this is due a day before Richard's birthday.
Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. You guys are sweet. Thanks, Cynthia. All right.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh, I said, No, Cynthia said I'm her favorite funny teacher. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking my show on the road. Okay, so fight for equality and political ideas that can help people. Okay, so I'll go back to that later because I'm on a roll now. Well,
what about the other facts?
I will put it. Well, after we watch the videos, you're gonna go back and re-watch them and fill in some. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So don't worry, we'll get to that after. Let's just watch them for now. I won't stop it again.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Now I'll be quiet.
That could help people. The strategy was simple: to refuse any orders given by the British Empire without resorting to any violence. Similarly, Gandhi also conducted the Dandi March when the British imposed a heavy tax on salt.
We can't hear it.
While Gandhi was elected to be a member of Congress party in the year 1920, he later walked out of the party in 1934 and continued to work towards India's independence struggle by himself.
Can everyone hear the video?
Yeah, I can hear it perfectly.
Nazi, if you can't hear it, then you may need to leave the meet and come back on.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll leave it back.
Alright, cool.
With repeated boycotts, disobedience movements, and nationwide rallying of the people with the Quit India movement to overthrow the empire, the British finally conceded and agreed to leave India, making it
The British were
independent.
like, I can't take this guy anymore. We're out. Good job, Gandhi. You rock. Steve. You the man.
Still can't hear you. What is wrong?
About Mahatma Gandhi's death.
Oh yeah, this is sad.
After India's
Tatiana, you
partition
should just
came
read
into
the
effect,
things.
the nation is split into India and Pakistan. Many people began to detest the policies of Gandhi. Nathuram Godse, was a Hindu nationalist, was one among them.
So this guy didn't like him because of his
As a
politics.
result, he fired 3 bullets at Gandhi on 30th January 1948 at around 5:17 p.m. The title of Mahatma was bestowed on Gandhiji and a large funeral was arranged for him. More than 20 lakh people attended the funeral to bid goodbye to the father of
How
our
many is
nation,
that?
Did he get arrested?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yes. I'll have to look that one up, but I want to see what.
Large funeral was arranged.
What is a lock? I don't know how many people that is. Is it 100? Is it 20,000? Is it?
Is he being hanged right there? Cause that looks like.
No, those are people climbing up to see. So they're climbing up on like a post. LAKH. How many is that?
If he was singing
Okay.
with Jesus.
So 20. So one lock is 121,000. So 20 locks is 121 times 20. That's, oh my God, 242,000 people attended Gandhi's funeral.
Jeez.
204. Look at the people. They look like blades of grass. That's how many of them there are, all clustered together, you know? So this guy, what happened?
It's a whole crowd.
Right?
Yeah, good thing
many people.
Corona wasn't around there because everybody would have got sick.
Good point.
The fact,
Good point, Dati.
the fact that one man can make such an impact on so many people is pretty incredible.
Yes,
What's it?
yes it is. And honestly,